Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do something a bit different, something that connects day and night kind of thing. And this is the look that I created. One could call it a soft glam makeup look. Another one can even go as far as a bridal makeup look. So it's kind of smoky but daily kind of makeup look. And this is also a great tutorial for beginners because this smoky eye, it's not a big deal, okay? So don't worry about it. Beginners, you got this. And as compared to other soft glam makeup tutorials, this is not all matte. Nah, that's not for me. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Dana. I'm a professional makeup artist, and this channel is all about makeup trends, tutorials, some reviews. Basically, I'm here to try and help you learn about makeup and perfect your techniques. So if there's anything you want me to do, any look or a certain method you want to see, just let me know, I'm here. And of course, if makeup is your thing, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, enough rambling, let's get started with this soft glam, daily, smoky, all-in-one kind of makeup look. Okay, so let me just take this disaster of hair out of my way and let's get started. I want to use a foundation that I haven't used in a long time, and that's the Loreal Infallible 24 Hours Matte Foundation. And I used to be much oilier than I am right now, so I love this foundation. But right now I'm a bit more dry, so I'm gonna mix it with my Farsali Rose Gold Elixir oil. So I'm just dropping a few drops on my palette, and I'm gonna add my foundation into it. Mix it with my fingers and just apply it on my skin. Now, usually I prime my eyelids with my foundation. Not something that I would recommend to everybody, but for me it works really good. But today, since I mixed my foundation with some oil, not a good idea. I don't want my eyelids to be oily, so I'm gonna prime them with something else. And any other areas that I want more coverage, I'm just gonna tap and bounce my brush on that area instead of swiping it. Yeah, that looks good. Next, I'm gonna go with some foundation to bronze my face, and today I'm gonna use this Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation in the number 95. So this is the color, and I really like this tone on my face, and I'm gonna use the same brush as I did. This is the Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. So I'm just applying this foundation as a bronzer on the 3 strategic places of my face, my forehead, the lower part of my cheekbones, and my jawline. And sometimes I love also to connect the forehead bronzing with my cheekbones, right here at my temples. I don't know, it makes sense for me. Okay, now I'm still kind of dewy and wet, so I'm gonna wait till these foundations have dried, and I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows next. For brows, first I'm gonna go in with this MORPHE Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Java. This one. And I'm just gonna use it to outline my eyebrows and fill in any gaps and any sparse areas in the outer portions of my brow. Now that I'm done with the outer portions, I don't know if you can see this, but this area right here are pretty light. So I'm gonna take a different brow product. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio it's a brow tint pen. I don't remember the color, but I will list it down below. And basically it's a triple pen kind of thing, and the color is lighter, and that would preserve the fluffy effect that I have here, just keep it more natural. Sometimes you need to shake it. It is a pen and it can dry, so be mindful of that. Pretty annoying, but it is what it is. Now that I've let the foundations sink into my skin, I'm gonna set it with a bronzer, and this is a Natasha Denona Contour Sculpting Powder in number 3. And it broke, but it still works and it's great. I'm just taking a fluffy brush, swirled it into the wreckage of my bronzer, and gently go over the same areas where I bronzed. Now, usually when you say soft glam and when you type in the search bar on YouTube soft glam look, most of the looks that you will see would be matte looks. I disagree. I think that soft glam doesn't have to be matte, all matte, and I don't necessarily think that full glam is always, you know, shiny with a lot of glitter. So I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna do more of a dewy look that is soft glam. It's still wearable. It could still be worn for a day-to-day. And as you can see, my skin is dewy. My eyes will be a bit shimmery as well. And it will be fantastic. For the eye look, I'm gonna start with this Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Eyeshadow Stick in the shade Golden Pink. You can't say no to this color, right? It's just gorgeous. It's pretty universal, everybody can wear this, and these pencils, these sticks are really great because once they dry, they don't move. I really recommend if you're in a hurry or if you have more of a mature skin, this would work great for you. Before I'm gonna go with this Golden Pink stick, I'm gonna do some priming. I'm gonna use this NYX eyeshadow base, and this is a great product just to run over your lid. And I'm gonna concentrate it mainly in this area right here where I have the most noticeable veins, as you can see here. Since I'm gonna use cream eyeshadow right here in the mobile lid, I'm not too worried about that area. But still, it's a good product to apply everywhere. To set that, I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier translucent powder and a very fluffy brush just to make sure my lids don't crease. Now there is a certain trick that I use when I want to use cream eyeshadows. I still want to prime my lids because here, as you could have seen, I have a lot of veins and, you know, discoloration, so I do want to prime my lids but still use a cream stick or a cream eyeshadow. However, if I use a priming product of some sort, I need to set that with a powder, and going with a powder and then on top of that a cream, not a good idea, right? So what I do is I take a clean and dense brush and I'm just swiping away any excess powder that I have on my lid. I'm refraining from getting into these areas where I want the powder and the most coverage from the primer to be. So I'm just getting rid of any excess product that I have on my lids themselves. And you see, I still have the coverage and I still have masked all the veins and discoloration I have there. Now I can go on with my shadow stick by Bobbi Brown and apply it all over my mobile lid. Now with a brush that is not too fluffy and not too dense, I'm going to blend the edges. This is not really crucial because I'm going with another shadow after that, but it's just something that I like to do. Next, I'm going with my Loreal Pro 2 palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here, Mocha. It's a gorgeous, kind of chocolatey, but has some blue in it, brown, and it's shimmery but not too much. It's just perfect for the outer crease. Going in with the same brush, and I'm just applying it on the corners very gently. I want to go a little bit into the inner corner and intensify a little bit the outer V. To clean the edges, I'm going to take the same brush, wipe it a little bit on a cloth that I have right here, and I'm going in again. For the brow bone, I'm going to use these two shades, Beige and Buff, from the Loreal Pro 2 palette. I want something that will pop, but I don't want it to be too shimmery, so I'm going to take these two. Okay, I zoomed you in because the next thing that I'm gonna do is a winged eyeliner, I think, we'll see. And I'm gonna use this shade by Ben Nye. It's a really deep, cool toned, beautiful brown. Taking my eyeliner brush and I'm just making sure that it's all covered with some pigment. And now, let's go for it. Tight line with the same eyeliner as well, my top waterline. Perfect. Now I'm not going too crazy with the flick over here. I want it to still be soft glam, daily wearable makeup look, so I'm gonna stop right here. Now if you want to, you can smoke that eyeliner or even soften it a little bit with some shadow. So I'm gonna take the same shadow as I used before, the Mocha, mix it with some cocoa and just blend the edges a little bit of that eyeliner. And now with a fluffier brush, just making sure everything is cohesive and blended. Okay, let's move to the under eye. I'm just going to swipe my foundation brush just to make sure that I don't have any fallout or something that is not supposed to be there. And I'm going to use my favorite concealer trio as of this moment. This is the MAC City Fix Conceal and Correct palette in light. I'm using these two shades, and on top of that I'll use another concealer, but don't worry, they're so lightweight that I can totally get away with it. This is my Bobbi Brown corrector, Intensive Skin Serum Corrector in the shade Peach Bisque. You see, together they make the perfect sense. And what's left on the brush, I'm just lifting my outer corners. For the lower lash line, I'm going to use again this brown eyeliner. I'm going to use that to connect the liner that I have on the top plate. Going in the waterline as well, all the way through.
I hope that it will help you to do a better job.
Then I'm going to take again my small brush and smudge it. Now, to make sure it's not too intense, I'm taking the bronzer that I used on my face and I'm going to soften that lower lash line. For mascara, I'm going to use my Milk Kush Mascara, and on top of that I'm going to apply some individual lashes only on the outer portion. So lashes are done. As you can see, the glue is still drying and I just want to intensify my bronzer. It's just a little bit. For blush, I'm going to use this Jouer palette, and I always opt for either one of these. And I think for today, I'm gonna go for this one. This is a very pinky, but still extremely wearable and very natural kind of shade. And you know I like to run some blush on my nose. Yeah. For lips, I'm going to use something that is extremely old, but I love it. It's the Revlon Color Stay Ultimate Liquid Lipstick. Beautiful. This thing glides on the lips so nicely. Ah. Now, I love this lipstick for so many reasons. First of all, I love this shade. I think it suits everybody. It's not red, but it's not coral. It's something in the middle, and I just love this shade. And when you apply it, it's kind of shiny, but when it dries, it's neither shiny nor matte. It's something in the middle. I love this lipstick. And this is basically it. Let me zoom you out and we'll say our goodbyes. This is it. This is the final soft glam Dana's version kind of makeup look. You could always, you know, glam it up with a full strip of lashes or use some highlighter on the high points of your face. But I feel for me, this is something that I would wear on a daily basis if I want to. But if I go through all these extra steps, I might not feel so comfortable. So for me, this is the limit. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you again for watching this and consider subscribing. And if you do, hit the notification bell so you will get notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this look and if you feel that a soft glam daily wearable look should be all matte, or maybe you can spice it up a little bit with some shimmer in your eyes and maybe not so matte lipstick. I'll see you again next Friday at 10 a.m. and until then, stay safe, enjoy your weekend. I'll see you later. Bye.